Okay, fam, well, I have my smoothie. I have to meal prep for the Sunny. But he's actually going to do it himself. So, what are we going to do?
So, we're going to grab a just egg.
Okay, pour it over the bowl.
And pour it into the bowl.
Yes, and what we're going to do, get it all of it in there. What we're going to do is we're going to prep for like we would our egg. So, put the lid on it. So we're going to add black salt, which is that eggy salt. Go ahead. It's that eggy salt that has the high in sulfur, and we're gonna add some. You always want to do it from the top. Like, let it go. This is a powder form, so you have to kind of do it like this. Now mix it really well. Mix it really well. Just so we can start breaking down the crumbs. Now, next we're going to add, he's going to add
the red chili flakes.
Okay, go for it. And this is all for him, so he's gonna do it to his liking because I'm gonna be cleansing, and I think I'm gonna do a little bit of a juice cleanse as well. So he's meal prepping for himself. And what we're actually gonna do, which I didn't tell you, keep going. It's the other way, son. So we're going to make, that's okay, you're learning. I bet you a motherfucker out there don't know either, okay? So don't feel bad. Do not feel bad. That's all you're, okay, add some more black pepper. To his liking, but you know, let me help a brother out. Okay, so we're gonna prep our egg because we're gonna make a breakfast gnocchi. He's not gonna eat this for breakfast, he's gonna have this for dinner actually. And so, he has that, toss that, mix it all well. We have some cherry tomatoes, we have some green beans. I was saying, we have some spinach, some green beans, some tomatoes. We're gonna chop these up and we're gonna mix it all with the gnocchi. I don't know if I showed you the gnocchi. So we're gonna do the gnocchi, we're gonna pan fry them in some extra virgin olive oil and some butter. And that's what he's gonna have. So let me show you the process. So he cut up his green beans, his tomatoes. He's going to season it with what again?
Onion powder and garlic powder. Okay.
You always want to season from high so you can get a better distribution. This is the granulated garlic. Go for it. It's okay. There's no right or wrong. Just go for it. Do your best. Okay, that was wrong. Just kidding. Okay, then you're gonna add a little salt and pepper. You don't have the salt, so just add the black pepper and we'll add the salt after. And then what we're gonna add a little salt. We're gonna add a little pink Himalayan salt. And we're probably gonna toss them with a little bit of extra virgin olive oil just so the seasonings can stick a little better. And then we're gonna move on to pan frying the gnocchi with a little butter. So good. So good, right? So good. So here he seasoned it with all that stuff that he told you. We drizzled it with extra virgin olive oil, and now he's mixing it all in, incorporating it. And while he's doing that, we have a hot pan here on high. And here we're going to add, oh man, I'm using the wrong hand. We're gonna go with it. Gonna help him with this part here. We're going to drizzle extra virgin olive oil. And we probably would have added garlic, but we're not going to do that right now. Why? Because I'd be the one that has to chop it. And if I have to handle garlic, I'm a break. And I'm gonna eat this, but I'm not. See, I'm still working on my smoothie, fam. But let's get with it. So to this extra virgin olive oil, we're going to add this butter, which the pan is a little hot, but that's okay. Don't be afraid, my son. Come closer and add it. You want to move the plastic completely. Not from high, from lower. Fuck. Matthew, you have to do it from closer. When you do it from high, you burn me like you just did now. These children, fam, you can tell them all day, but they don't be listening. Yo, wait, when we get off the camera, I'm gonna whoop them. Just kidding. Okay, so we're gonna let this, I'm not kidding. We're gonna let these kind of fry up just a little bit. And we'll show you. Okay, so we just poured these on here, and we're just gonna give them a quick toss. Here, let me take over, buddy. So we're just gonna flip them over and let them get coated in the delicious extra virgin olive oil with butter. Why the butter and the oil? Y'all already know. We're gonna add some extra butteriness to the meal. What, buddy?
There's one right there that keeps knocking me off.
That's okay. We're gonna let them get a little. You could season them at this point. You could do that. We're not gonna do that, just because we over salted this one over here. And when I say we, I'm talking about me.
When she says we, it means me.
Yes. So I didn't say it, he said it. But anyway, we're gonna let this crisp up just a little bit, and then we're going to add our greens and our reds and all the beautiful color. So I don't know if the camera's appreciating the slight crisp that's on here, but now we're going to add this. Where you going? Come at it. He's leaving. He's like, here, you do it. Come, add this onto here.
Ooh, ow.
Just pour it in here. All of it, all the juices, everything. So now we're going to, oh, forgot a little guy. That's good. So now we're going to toss this and this. So basically I've taken over. And we're going to quickly give this a little toss. Oh, it smells so good. Now tell me, will you say it again? He was telling me a little story, a little something, a little comment right as we started recording. So I was like, okay, stop, just say it on camera, because I thought it was so genius. So while our green beans cook a little bit, ooh, the fire's a little high. We still want them with a good little bite. But Matthew was telling me a little story, or he had something to say, so if he wants to say it, go ahead.
This meal it's so simple and delicious, yet it's the exact same amount you can buy something from fast food. It's not lower, and it's more vibrant, it's more beautiful, it's delicious.
Yes.
The gnocchi's already made, the dressed egg's already made, you just have to season it and cook it. It's delicious. It's amazing.
So when we were talking, he had mentioned McDonald's. Now, he didn't grow up eating McDonald's, but he's heard me talk about this. So he's saying, like, people would spend amount of money, you know, buying fast food or whatever, but you can make this, you spend less money, and it goes a longer way. And I mean, you add greens and other things and flavor. Okay, so here we have everything. Now we're gonna pour the egg, pour it all in. All over. You're gonna need to get a spatula to get all that extra.
All right.
Now we gotta move quickly. So now that we pour this in here, pan's a little high, so we're gonna cook the egg, the just egg. That is not how you use a spatula. Tilt it over. Okay, and now we're going to add the spinach. Got it. And we're gonna cook it all together. And this will last them some time, since he's not gonna be eating this for breakfast. This is okay, so here it is, and it is cooking. We might want to bring this down just a little bit. If you wanted to, you can add some parm cheese. We are not going to do that because he's already having, you know, we don't want him eating that, you know, all of that. But you could, you know, because there's already gnocchi in here and just egg and all the other goodness in here. But he has, you know, he's probably gonna eat this with a side salad, right? You said. You know, he's getting a little older. He's choosing. He's like, I really want the gnocchi. And I was like, okay, well, let's load it up. And he's going to eat it with a side salad. So this will last him probably about 5 days, 4 or 5 days. And, you know, it's good. It's delicious. It's easy. Nothing hard. I'll show you the finished product as soon as it's done. Okay, so here we have it, and look at that. It looks so good. And a little bit goes a long way because remember, gnocchi is very filling. It's a pasta. And then it has the egg and all the other veggies. Okay, so now we are going to, he's like, well, we're gonna add some cheese right now. So we're going to add some parm, and this is by Violife. And we're gonna make it rain on this baby. Now we're also going to add a little more black pepper and red chili flakes just to finish it out. Some good red chili flakes and a slight little freshly cracked black pepper. And boom, it's done. He said, I don't know what you're talking about, Willis. So there's cheese on it. There's parm cheese in here because, you know, he'd be like, no, we gonna add the parm. But look at this. We made this super quick, super quick. And you have this delicious little meal that you, your little ones, anyone can enjoy. And my mouth is watering now, like I'm not gonna front. This smoothie was good, but oh my goodness. I'm fighting not to eat a bowl of this. But I must persist and resist. Cheers. I mean, just look at that. I want a bowl of this. Okay, now you get to try it.
Alright. Get a little bit of everything.
That's your. Ooh, y'all heard that? Do it again. Oh, yum. Blow on it. Tell us how we be. Oh, I will. Nom, nom.
It's kind of like the mixture of that perfect gnocchi.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice and chewy, not too chewy, but not too hard.
Mm-hmm.
And then that perfect scramble type of egg with the green beans.
Yeah. How did you season it? Did you do a good job seasoning it?
I think I did a good job seasoning it. It's not too eggy. It's not too salty. It's perfectly spicy. I like it. I like it a lot.
Yum.